Yo, what's going on, guys? Fate here, and welcome back to the channel. And today I'm here to bring you guys my 88 goals week 3 game. This week we're playing against Lucas, so be sure to like the video if you like it and subscribe for more. I am putting out all my 88 goals games and all my SDL games, so be sure to stick around for those games. Anyways, let's get straight into the prep. You should be able to skip to the battle if you want to. I should have that timestamp on the screen, so do that if you're not interested in the prep. I don't know why you would be watching a draft game, though, if you're not interested in the prep. Anyways, we got Regieleki here. T-Bolt, Tera Blast, Volt Switch, Rapid Spin with the Tera Grass. He has Gastrodon, which forces us into Tera Grass, which means we cannot hit Cyclizar very hard. But everything else, this one does still hit extremely hard, faster than everything, obviously. And then we have the Magnet to ensure that we're hitting Sylveon for proper damage. And then I believe I have this to outspeed the Scarf Chi-Yu, potentially. Now we have a Baxcalibur with the Lumberry, Icicle Crash, Glaive Rush, Crunch, and Dragon Dance. I honestly cannot remember what I'm Lumberry for at all. But, you know how it is. You guys know how it is. Hello? The music? Alright, it's going now. Okay, weird. Strange, even. But yeah. I have no idea what I'm Lumberry for sure. That's for sure. I guess Electros. But yeah, this, you know what he does. He clicks the D and he goes crazy. He goes crazy. Next up, we got Azu with the Belly Drum, Liquidation, Play Rough, Aqua Jet, and the Belly Drum that I already said. Anyways, this Mon, obviously, one of our best switch-ins, the Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu absolutely destroys us, and might I add that Lucas has quite the annoying team with the Chi-Yu plus the Shed-Tail Cyclizar, Shed-Tail's allowed, plus the Doug Trio. It is quite degenerate, that's for sure. That is for sure. It is quite degenerate, so, it's pretty annoying. But ideally, Azu can get the Belly Drum up and absolutely go crazy, because there's really not much on his team that really is any stopgap to Azu doing that. Obviously, we might need Azu's defensive utility here against the Chi-Yu and the Quaquaval, but we'll see how that goes. Next up, we got Soft Sand Garchomp. Garchomp against his team has a pretty good time just clicking EQ, especially if we can get proper damage on the Electros. So obviously, we're going to try to get that going early. And then with the Soft Sand, we can pretty much just spam EQ, bro. It's actually really crazy. Obviously, we have Crunch for the Bronze Dong. But ideally, Azu can really punch some holes. And then we can get to a situation where we're just Garchomping it up. You know how it goes. Next up, we got the Decidueye with the Yache Berry. This is for Quaquaval, so I don't lose the Quaquaval. And that's really all it is for. Finally, we got Muck. With the Big Split F and the eject button. This is the Chi-Yu plus Gengar check. Obviously, it's only going to be able to check one, realistically, of those two mons. But I like having the eject button because it's going to give me good options against Chi-Yu. It's going to get hit, and then I'm going to go into something that can kill Chi-Yu. Realistically, it's going to be Mr. Aleki, man. Realistically. But yeah, that's sort of the thought process with him. Now, I think that what you guys should do in the comment section is just shame Lucas for drafting this bullshit, right? Because, I don't think a human would draft this, so maybe he's an alien. I'll see you guys in the battle. Okay, so we are here in the battle, and so I would like to mention before we get too deep here that this is the shortest game of the season, surely, so far, and it might be the shortest game of the season. So I'm going to try to go pretty in-depth on the plays here. However, do know that this game also very cursed. So, I mean, let's just get straight into it. So off rip, I was like, all right, this looks like free Volt Switches for Mr. Aleki, man. Obviously, we got the Tera Grass for the Dougie and for the Gastro, so I have nothing to fear clicking Volt Switch because I can just Tera the following turn. I'm not locked into the move or anything. So we're just gonna chill and just lead Aleki. We see the Chi-Yu lead. I'm like, this is great. Either gives me damage early or I get a Volt Switch. So I Volt Switch into the Cyclozar. I bring out the Azu. So what I'm thinking is Azu like can break sub on anybody. That's actually the real thought process here. Right? So like I bring this to counter the Shed Tail turn 2. That's sort of the thought process. And so that's why I brought Azu out. Because I was just going to click Play Rough here. Because it hits Cyclozar and it hits should break sub on everybody on the team except for Bronzong. And Bronzong's like not that big of a deal if it does not get its sub broken. So that's just what I click. I click Play Rough. He goes for Power Whip. This does not kill me, but it does do like 80%. And so his thought process clicking this move is obviously it's going to weaken me for Chi-Yu later. So I think it makes perfect sense that he would click that move. However, I'm very happy getting rid of the Cyclozar in exchange for like 80% on my Azu, honestly. So I just click Play Rough, and you know, we take those. Obviously, we take those. I'm happy with that. So he brings out Gastro. I switch, and honestly, looking back at it, I think I'm supposed to just belly drum in its mouth, brothers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to just belly drum in its mouth because it's so obviously clicking hazards. So yeah, pretty sure that's what I'm supposed to do there. Anyways, we bring out Decidueye. Pretty sure I U-turn here, get some quick little momentum here. I go back to Aleki. I'm like, listen, we're eating up. Free Volt Switch, baby. However, he stays in. So I go Muck, obviously. And it's revealed he's a Jetpack. And why that is such a big deal is because that negates my fucking eject button. So that's just like really, I don't know if it's coincidence. Maybe it's really good prep on his end. I don't know, man. But yeah, obviously not what we wanted to see there at all. And now he gets to bring out his Sylveon. I get no momentum off this Muck. It essentially does nothing. So yeah, I would say that's really good prep on his part. I mean, he didn't know probably that I was going to be a eject button, but yeah, I mean, he might have had an idea that was an item I could bring. So yeah, very good prep honestly on his end. Muck does nothing. So I bring out Decidueye to get the kill here, or to just hit it actually, so I know what it is more than anything. To be honest with you, because I don't want to bring out Excalibur Garchomp obviously. Because like this does crazy damage. It actually does crazy damage to my whole team. So I figured Decidueye was going to be the best one because we see no Quaquaval, so Decidueye is like its HP isn't as important as other mons. So I just go straight for Leaf Storm here. Unfortunately, I miss, which this Leaf Storm does kill Chi-Yu, and then I have to let him kill me with Overheat, because otherwise he kills somebody else, and we don't want that. Now, I could have gone Azu there, but my thought process is I'm going to get to bring out Azu here and click Belly Drum in its mouth, which is what I do here, obviously. But we get crit, and so we're just trading hacks back and forth, you know, and we're on turn 9. There's only a couple turns left in this game. But, yeah, obviously that sucks because I think I get the Chi-Yu here, obviously, and I get, like, 90% I get 99% on Dugtrio. I think that was because it was Sash, which is like not crazy, but you know, would like to have it. Like I said, I think I should have just belly drummed in Gastrodon's face and then I maybe win earlier. So you know, there's that. So yeah, we let Azu die, but you know, not really my fault, obviously. So I bring out Aleki. I'm like, well, this stinks, obviously. Yeah, I just Terra Blast here in case he decides to go one of his ground types. I'm obviously the reason I didn't Terra Grass is because I don't think Terra Blast, Terra Grass killed this. So yeah, that's definitely why I didn't Terrasilize and Terra Blast. I just Terra Blasted with the normal type. So then he brings out the Sylveon. Now I'm thinking I don't die here, so I'm gonna Terrasilize. Not really any reason to go to a grass type, honestly, but I did it because who gives a shit? And I just T-Bolt to really check out how much damage I'm going to do here. Also needs Chip for Excalibur or Chomp later. But I just died to the Hyper Voice. I'm like, well, that's crazy. And then I go Garchomp, which also dies to Hyper Voice as Sylveon outspeeds me. And I'm like, oh, this is Scarf Sylveon. I don't know the last time I played Scarf Sylveon. I don't know if I've ever played against the Scarf Sylveon. But yeah, we just lose now. Scarf Sylveon does indeed clean me up. So, yes, I do drop to 1 and 2. Obviously, quite a cursed game. Only 13 turns, which is crazy. But yeah, I guess that's like the nature of my team and the nature of his team is that we're just like we're clicking buttons, boys. We're clicking buttons, and that's sort of what happened here in this game. Obviously, like 3 turns of like pretty immense hacks in a 13-turn game is like it's gonna have a pretty big impact on the game. I would argue that I probably still lose regardless of like all the hacks. Like I don't think it matters. I think I probably still lose, like especially if it's the power up early. So not really too much on my end to complain about. I think I just got out prepped, outplayed, etc., etc. But we'll try to bring it back in week 4. Thank you guys for watching the video. I unfortunately do lose to the alien. See you guys next time.